Here's how you record video from your cameras onto your computer so that you can view it or put it on a jump drive or a CD and send it to the police if needed. First thing you want to do is I have created a cameras folder on my desktop. I want all of my camera footage to go to that folder. So by doing that, I just right click, you select new folder, and then just name it cameras. And then you have a file folder to send it to. Now you need to find your Internet Explorer icon either by seeing it down below, or you can search for it by entering in the name, and you can search for your Internet Explorer, and then you're going to right click on the icon once you find it. Then right click again when you see it and select Run as Administrator. Now you have to run as administrator. If you don't, it will not save the file footage, so you need to make sure to do this as administrator. Now once your Internet Explorer pulls up, go to your camera site. For me, this is my IP address for my camera site. I just put in my credentials to log in, and it will log in to the live view screen and show me what my cameras look like in live view. Once I have my cameras up, I want to go to playback to see the video, but first I want to make sure that they get saved to the correct folder. So I go to configuration, and then on the left hand side here you're going to the top local, and you're looking down here to record files, and then pictures and clip settings. And I'm going to change these all to that cameras folder that I created on my desktop. So I just browse, click on it, on all of these. That way everything that I do will go to the same one. And you can have multiple destinations if you choose, but that's what I want to do. Then I click Save to save my settings. It will say Save Succeeded over here. Now I go to the Playback tab. There are two ways that you can record video. One is simply if you are watching a short clip and you just want to record what you're watching. And then the other one is if you're going to be recording a larger file size. First, I want to change my view because I don't need to see all 16 cameras. I'm only going to be recording one camera at a time. So if I was to need my front entrance, I would change this to a one camera view here. Then I say my front entrance camera, and now I pick the date that I want to view recordings on. Anything with a blue triangle in the corner has recordings on it. So I'm going to go back to the 15th, and I'm going to start my recordings at 5 p.m., which is 1700 hours. Click on the save button, and then it will show me 2:15 at 1700. So I just push play, and now it will show me the video feed from that. Now in order to record the clip, all I need to do is start whenever the video is playing and I need to start it. I click on this little scissors icon and they will turn red, and now I'm recording. So I've been recording now for 4 seconds. Once I've watched all the video footage that I need, I click on the scissors again and it will show me that the clip succeeded and show me where it was saved. And you can see it saved to that cameras folder because that's where I designated it to go. The other way that you can record is if you have a larger file and you don't want to sit there and watch the whole thing with your scissors clip. You can click on this download button, and then you go to this page, which will give you a drop down to pick which camera you want. And then if I say I need on the 18th and I want to start the video at 10 a.m. and then I need to stop the video at 10:10, so 10 minutes worth of video. And then hit search, and now it will pull up all of the files. Now if you're searching a big enough time frame, you're going to see multiple files here just because they can't store all that data into one file by itself. So you can click on the individual files, or you can just click on this and it will select all. And then you click download and it shows you your progress bar here. So it's going to take a little bit of time for it to be able to finish the recording. Now that the file has almost finished recording, and once it's done it says downloaded. Now we have the file downloaded and it's saved to that same spot that we designated earlier. So now I can exit out of the window, and if I minimize this I'll be able to see the cameras here. And if I click on it, it shows me today's date because I have recordings on today's date. So you'll be able to see that I have two clips. One of them was the short clip that I did with the scissors. The other one is the one that I actually downloaded. Now you cannot just view these files without downloading the compatible video player first. To do that, you go to the HIK website. So if I come back up here, I'm going to go to hikvision.usa.com, and then it will take me here to this. And when I get there, I go to Support and Resources, Downloads, and Tools, and then scroll down till you see the VS Player for Windows. Then I click the plus button to view down here and click on Download, and it will start downloading that file. Just click on Open and View Downloads, and now I see it right here. So now I double click on the application, click Yes, and it walks me through the setup. So I'll just keep clicking Next until you get everything done. You can create a desktop icon as well, and it will install the player. After it's finished downloading, click Launch VS Player and Finish, and it will pop up the actual VS Player. Now, since you have to have this VS Player in order to be able to view the files, the best thing to do is to actually pull the VS Player into the camera's folder, because then you can put it on the jump drive to send to the cops, or the CD, however you're recording it. So to be able to view video, I'm going to go to the desktop, and it shows the cameras and the date, and then I can select the clip to be able to view. And now it's going to show me that clip that I just recorded. And this is a very short clip, so it's going to be over in, it's only a 5-second clip. If I wanted to view the second one, I would just click Open File again, double click on that second one, and it's going to pull that video. So this one's a lot longer, as you can see, so we'll record the whole entire thing. I can skip forward if I need to. You can see the time skipping right here. Now that I have the file footage saved to my cameras folder, I want to also move this VS Player application onto my cameras folder, so that way when I put the files onto a jump drive or a CD to give to someone, I can also put this VS Player so that they can view those files. So the way you do that is just double click on the cameras folder, and then you can have the cameras folder view in one with my 2 files that I have here. If I double click, I can see those 2 files. And then I just want to move this VS Player application straight over onto the cameras as well. That way I have it on my file, or on my folder, so that I can just copy it straight over to a jump drive if needed. Then what you're going to do is take a jump drive and insert it into one of your USB ports or a blank CD. And when the jump drive jumps up there, it should show you that the folder is empty if you have an empty one. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my files that I want to put on there. So if I have multiple files, I'll just take the date that I need, and then I'm also going to highlight this player and move it over here to my jump drive. And it will take a little while for it to record. So now that my files have finished being copied onto my jump drive, I can simply take the jump drive out, hand it to whoever needs it, and they can have all the footage and videos that they need.